Right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready for our first bout of the day. This is boxing over 3 2-minute rounds of action. Would you welcome first into the red corner, representing MMA unit, Khuabaib Khan. And would you welcome his opponent into the blue corner, representing Team ZPT Birmingham, Hakeem Nasir. 3 2-minute rounds of boxing as sponsored by Furniture In-Store and Auto Works. And in the red corner, representing MMA unit, Khuabaib Khan. And his opponent in the blue corner, representing Team ZPT, Hakeem Nasir.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to UMMA 2. And our first bout of the evening is a lightweight boxing bout between Khuabaib Khan of the MMA unit and Hakeem Nasir of Team ZPT in Birmingham. And I'm joined here today with my colleague here, Malcolm Martin. Will be called in the action alongside myself.
Yeah, great action here tonight. Shah, as we said, boxing, K1, MMA, Vale Tudo, and we start with the boxing. And you heard the support here in the hall is for Khan in the red corner. Can he translate that into a good performance against the tall and lean Hakeem Nasir? And as you can see,
sorry, that's Khuabaib Khan out of the...
sorry, Khan in the...
Well, some nice combinations there from Khan already. Lovely cross there by Khan. Hakeem Nasir's still feeling his opponent out here, Malcolm.
Yeah, he's the away fighter, as they say. And as you said, though, he's getting caught here, Shah. And it's the aggressive nature of Khuabaib pushing forward. It's a straightforward tactic, but it's effective when your opponent moves back in the straight line.
That's right, yeah. I think now that Hakeem's been caught a few times, he's sort of going in and out now, trying to stay out of the range. Clearly, Khan is the rangier fighter.
Oh, and that left hook landed cleanly, forcing him to hold. But he pushes away again.
There wasn't. I mean, if there was any more power behind that, I think Hakeem would have been in trouble there. But
well, he's got to make a decision here, show how he's going to, what range he's going to fight at. Now, that's better when he's bobbing and weaving, trying to get inside the taller man, trying to make him miss, trying to work close, because at range, I think he's going to always be in trouble if this first round is any indicator.
That's right. Just there you had a glimpse of exactly what Hakeem needs to do. He needs to get on the inside of Khan, and he's doing that now. He's getting better success and landing a few more punches. And I think Khan just needs to sort of back off a little, step in, step out. Use his man as a target more than anything. He's coming through with that cross there. He's stepping, he's trying to throw a big power shot. But I think Hakeem's got wise to that. So we come to the end of the first round there of this lightweight boxing bout between Khuabaib Khan of the MMA unit and Hakeem Nasir of ZPT Birmingham.
So Shah, just to qualify, as I said, we had a mix-up in the corners there. We've actually, Khuabaib Khan is in the corner. In front of us was the young man.
I beg your pardon, you're right, yep.
Up against a lot of the pressure here, and the pressure has been from Hakeem Nasir, the away fighter in the blue corner, in the red shorts, the taller, leaner of the two. And that's why the crowd, I think, have been relatively silenced here, is because Nasir has kept this bout at his range and really put the pressure on Khuabaib Khan, who, as we saw towards the end of the round, sort of found the way in, which is to get in close. They say, fighter, boxer, boxer, fighter. Well, for me, Khuabaib Khan has got to fight Hakeem Nasir, because Nasir only needs to keep it at range.
And he's doing exactly that, Malcolm. He's just changed the level there, went for the body shot, and then straight over the top as well, did Khuabaib.
Well, this is good again. He ducked under the lead from Nasir and then looks to throw. So what he's got to do is he's got to decide when to get in, work cleanly, and then get out safely. For Nasir, he's just got to get back to bases and keep him at a nice range. Oh, what? And again, he stung Khan into getting in close and trying to hold. For me, as you said earlier, all Nasir has to do is know when to keep it at range and when to step back to maintain that range.
That's right there, Malcolm. Khuabaib now, I think he knows exactly what he's got to do now. He's got to just stay away from that big shot, not be an easy target there for Hakeem. And again, you know, he's biding his punches now. He's waiting. I don't know. I mean, Hakeem seems a bit tired now. You know, the mouth's open. He's breathing a little heavier. So I don't know. Maybe that first round might have taken it out of him a little.
Well, he put a lot into that first round. That's right. And he also. Now, he's complaining a bit slow. Now, when you start complaining like that, that's the second time he's complained in the round. Little things are beginning to get to him. And I think it's because Khuabaib Khan has now managed to slip more effectively under that lead hand, just like that, and work the body. Now, this is what I always say about the taller man. If he does get in, punish him on the way out. But listen to the crowd now, how different they are in round two. That tells you how differently this bout's going.
That's right. Now he knows the crowd are getting behind him, and I think Khuabaib Khan's kind of worked Hakeem Nasir's game plan out here now.
Well, you see, Nasir, it's a very basic game plan, but he's got to stick to it. And when he throws his shots like that, you must step back again to force Khuabaib to close the gap.
Yeah.
What he's doing is, once he's done his work, look, now that's what he needs to do regularly.
Exactly.
When he stays in range, that's when Khuabaib has his success.
You're right. Yeah, Hakeem, he worked that out. You know, he threw that big shot, and he feels, you know, at the end of that round was a strong round there for him. But again, you know, the round started great for Khuabaib, and let's see what his cornermen are going to tell him. You know, looks like his cornermen are telling him exactly to stick to the plan. One thing I noticed from Khuabaib is when he's actually having success with his punches, changing levels, bobbing and weaving, catching a taller man, he drops his hands when he actually gets success, and that's when he was getting caught by Hakeem.
Well, if I was in Hakeem's corner, I'd say, look, get back to the game plan, keep the range, and it's always the same when you've got a shorter opponent. You try and stop him getting in, but if he does, you punish him on the way out, and that's the point you made. This is what Khuabaib has got to think about when he gets in. As you said, he throws that right, throws to the body. It's when he disengages, he's vulnerable. He's got to get out sharp. Or, I always say to my own fighters, push in, even if you're holding, force the ref to break you, because it's that moment when you're stepping back and away against the taller opponent, you're vulnerable. For Hakeem Nasir, step off the line, don't go back straight, keep that range. He had a great first round, but he hasn't replicated it.
You're right, Malcolm. I think now, unofficially, I think it's 1-1 on rounds. So this is the penultimate round, third round. And so let's see which fighter's hungry, which fighter's going to want to take it and get the nod.
Well, this is it. This is really, whichever game plan succeeds will now take this bout in the third round. Khuabaib's got to get inside, wait for the right moment, just like that, but I would rather he pushed in than move back like this.
Yeah, seems like Hakeem's had another second win there. So he's come out guns blazing.
Well, look, his corner's told him, work behind the jab. That's to keep the range. The jab gets you in, it gets you out. He's keeping Khuabaib at that range now. Khuabaib has to think to get in. When he makes the mistake, he's closing the gap himself. There's no need.
Yeah. He dropped the hand, Malcolm. That's why he caught with the cross there on the way out.
But for me, Hakeem, don't get carried away. He invited Khuabaib on when he suddenly pushed forward with the right hand and he was caught clean. Keep it at your range, grind out the points there. When you close the gap, it's the shorter man that has the advantage here. But they're both tiring now.
They are. They both know how close it is now, and whoever steps up to the mark now, could take this. Very close to call at the minute.
Now you see, Hakeem is a very upright boxer, but if you're going to be upright like that, he drops his right hand deceptively low, and he's there to be caught. The shorter man always knows where the head is, and that's why the crowd are getting excited.
Well, Khuabaib's, he was working low and high, and he got in there inside Hakeem. So again, both fighters now, there's not long left in this round now, so I'm sure they want to make a good impression there if it does go to the judges.
Well, you can see Hakeem is blowing now. He's not making any attempt to disguise it. He's feeling the pace, and that for me, for Khuabaib, would say, let's slip, let's tease with that jab, duck under and get in close and work him close to a finish here. This is still tight.
Yeah.
And I think, again, we've discussed on the previous show how important the last 10 seconds or 15 seconds could be to the judges when they're sat on that fence. Yep. This is close.
No, very close to call that. You're right, Malcolm.
Now
so that's the end of that third round there now.
And for me, it's how the judges see whose game plan worked. I felt that Hakeem Nasir's game plan in the first round was spot on. Khuabaib Khan just couldn't sort it out. Second round, he started to bob and weave, getting close, work the body. And by the third, they both knew the other's game plan. That's why it's so close.
Okay, interesting bout there to start off UMMA 2 here at the Nasir venue in Coventry. An exciting action-packed round, lightweight boxing bout there between Khuabaib Khan of the MMA unit and Hakeem Nasir of Team ZPT in Birmingham. Quite close to call this one. We unofficially had it 1-1 going into round 3, and let's see what the judges make of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we make the official announcement, what a great way to start the show. Please, let's hear it for both your boxers in the ring. But we do have a unanimous decision. All three judges in favour of the blue corner, Hakeem Nasir.
There you have it, Hakeem Nasir, the winner of this opening lightweight boxing bout.